Everyone welcome Hermione to the set. She doesn't quite belong, but she was a birthday present from my brother, so I'm gonna include her because I love Hermione. Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet vegan because I'm Viet and I'm vegan. And today we're gonna do a giant haul of not just groceries, but mostly groceries because it was just a long weekend and Eddie and I took an impromptu trip to Buffalo, which is just like 2 hours from Toronto, to get a bunch of things that we can't get in Canada. So let's do this. I'm gonna start with the frozen and cold stuff first so that I can put them away because we had them all in a cooler with some ice. This stuff I got all at Wegman's. First thing we got, things look still pretty frozen. Okay, so we got the Beyond Burger. Eddie is really excited to try this and we have a bunch of other burgers that we want to get for a taste test. We got some Ripple milk. This is like a pea and potato based milk, I think. But this is the only vegan milk that Eddie has been able to drink and replace his dairy milk with because he's only vegetarian, he's not vegan, and he's happy to replace it with this stuff. So currently they're not sold in Canada. They were here for a little bit and then I think they got penalized for not having the French and English labeling because that's a requirement in Canada. So they are currently working on their labels and they told me that they should be back in stores probably the end of September. Next we have a bunch of burgers, like a lot of burgers. So here we have the Boca burger. I've heard a lot of really good things about the Boca burger. This is served a lot at restaurants, I've heard. I'm also hiding them behind my back. We have the Beast burger. This is the same company as this one, but this is their like kind of frozen but like ready, like already cooked version, whereas this one's like the meat replacer one. And then I saw these, they're not quite the same level of burger because they're not like a beef burger, but they're a chicken burger and I really like chicken burgers, so I'm really excited. I really like Lightlife. I've tried their tempeh and it's really delicious. So we also got the FieldBurger, which surprisingly is still frozen. This is the Field Roast FieldBurger. It's made out of a bunch of veggies basically. That's pretty legit. I don't know if we can include this in our next test, but this is also the Boca burger. This is the spicy chicken with the veggie patties. I always prefer chicken burgers over like meat burgers, so I'm more excited about these than the other ones, but you know, whatever. We also got some Haagen-Dazs. If you guys want me to do a taste test on these, I will definitely do a taste test on these. This is the non-dairy Haagen-Dazs. Because I can't have the Ben & Jerry's because it's almond based, I'm really stoked about these because I can eat peanuts, but I can't eat tree nuts. This is the peanut butter chocolate fudge, chocolate salted fudge truffle, and the mocha chocolate cookie. Like, I'm just like really excited for all three of these flavors. These are my jam. So we also got a bunch of dairy things and not all of them are nut free. So like if you are nut free, then you can have this, but I can't have half of them either because they're mostly for Eddie. So first we have the Kite Hill cream cheeses. These are all almond based and I've heard that these are like the best, most legit vegan cream cheeses that they have on the market, but I can't eat these. One of them is for my friend because she wanted me to bring some back for her, and then this one is for Eddie because he likes having this with bagels. So hopefully they will enjoy this. I will vicariously live through them. If you guys have watched my London vlog, I think it was, you might have realized that I freaking love yogurt, okay? So before I went vegan, that was like the only dairy product aside from cheese that I like religiously loved. I didn't like drinking fresh milk. I didn't really like cream. I didn't really love dairy that much except for cheese and yogurt. And Canada is kind of lacking in the yogurt sort of situation, so we got a bunch of yogurt. I was really impressed with the UK selection of yogurt and I really wish that we had the same sort of selection here in Canada, but unfortunately we do not. So I got a bunch. There were still a couple more. I think there was like Almond Dream, but I've tried Almond Dream before. This was before I was allergic, or before I realized I was allergic to almonds, and I didn't really like it. It was a very watery texture. It wasn't my favorite. So we're gonna try these. I can have almost all of them, I think, except for this one. I can't have this one. And I actually had 2 of the Stoneyfield ones. So this is actually a dairy company, but they have a soy yogurt, which I'm actually really okay with. Like if they want to spend the resources to make like a plant-based product, then I'm all about it. And it's certified vegan. I'll take it. Stay tuned for a taste test of these. It'll be a fun time and Eddie will be there as well because you guys seem to really enjoy videos with Eddie and he likes tasting yogurt and I can't have the ones with almonds, so he needs to be there. Next we'll get some more cheese products. I saw this Tofutti Ricotta. We actually don't have this here. We have Tofutti here in Canada, but we don't have the Ricotta, so I'm really excited. I want to make some pastas with this or maybe some cannolis. Do cannolis use mascarpone or ricotta? I can't remember which one. But I'm gonna figure out something delicious to do with this. It might be some pasta shells, it might be lasagna, although I've already done lasagna. if you haven't seen that lasagna, it's like, for some reason, exploding on my blog right now. So if you want a really delicious lasagna, go check it out. Other cheese things that I can't have, but I've heard really, really, really good things about. We have this Miyoko's Creamery Aged English Sharp Farmhouse flavor. I think it's like an aged cheddar. I'm not quite sure. She's a really cool, incredible person, very savvy entrepreneur, very creative. So I wanted to support her, even though I can't eat this. And we also got the vegan fresh mozz. This is like a soft mozzarella. It's like kind of firm, but still mostly soft. I've seen Chris from the Vegan Zombie use this on pizza all the time. Again, I can't eat this, but I feel like this is something that Eddie would really enjoy. He could put this in his pasta, on his pizza, whichever. And the last of the refrigerated stuff. Canada doesn't get a lot of vegan kimchi brands. We have one, it's from, I can't remember the company, but it's from a Korean company, and it's really good, but I can't really find it here that easily. I can find it in Toronto, but I can't find it in Mississauga, which kind of sucks because it's a really good, oh, Pulmoni, I don't know. But it's a Korean brand and it's really good vegan kimchi, but I have heard nothing but great things about mother-in-law kimchi. I'm sure you guys know who Mommy Tang is, but Mommy Tang is the queen of mother-in-law kimchi. She raves about their kimchi. This is the regular vegan one, the Nava cabbage one, and this is the white Nava cabbage one. I don't really know what the difference is. This one I think is like a cleaner flavor, whereas this one is like a spicier, like deeper, tangy. I don't know. I don't really know. We'll find out. So all of those things we got from Wegmans. The other things that we got from Wegmans are cereals. We got some cinnamon French toast crunch. I mean, if you want to get really nitpicky about veganism, they have D3 in them, so they're not like level 10 vegan, but you know, sometimes you just want some freaking delicious sugary cereal. There's no actual animal products in this except for the vitamin D3, so you know, if you feel like that is something that you don't want to participate in, that's fine. We're gonna eat these, so don't judge me. We also got some Cookie Crisp. Again, this is not like 100,000% vegan because there's vitamin D3 in it, but aside from that, there's no animal products, so I'm gonna call this vegan. If you don't feel like that's vegan, then I don't know. I'm just trying to make vegan as approachable as possible and as like fun as possible, and like you don't have to eliminate all of your favorite childhood things. There are worse things that you could eat than cereal that has D3 in it, so I don't know, I'm gonna call this a win. We never eat cereal, so I don't really know when we're gonna eat this, but I'm excited. This is like a dessert thing, so I'm just gonna put this away. We also got some pipcorn. If you guys follow Vegan Cuts, I haven't had a vegan box in a while. I see this a lot in their reviews, and I actually really like this when I tried this, I don't know, a long time ago. Truffle flavored. I'm really excited because I love popcorn, so yum. We have some Hippies, chickpea based. They look like Cheetos, essentially. This one's a pepper flavor one, Sriracha Sunshine, vegan white cheddar. I feel like this is another taste test, but like I don't want to film a taste test opening all of these things because then I'm gonna have a bunch of bags of open shit, so I don't know. I'll probably taste them on my Instagram, so follow me on there if you want to see what these taste like. Before we bought the Ripple milk, Eddie wanted some sort of vegan milk that he might enjoy. He doesn't like almond milk, he doesn't like soy milk that much. I think soy milk is like the most neutral of them. So I thought he might like macadamia milk. I can't have macadamia nuts, so this is all him, but I've heard this is really good. Next we have some top ramen. I don't expect these to taste that great, but I just kind of wanted more like vegan ramen packs or whatever. And I saw these, they were pretty cheap, so I really like La Croix. I know the company calls themselves La Croix, but as someone who speaks French, no, it's La Croix. It's spelled La Croix, it's clearly French. So I've tried like the peach pear, I've tried the grapefruit, lemon, and lime, but I don't have the passion fruit flavor in Canada, so I got myself a box of it. For those who don't understand the hype behind La Croix, it's because they don't have any sodium, no sugar, no sweetener, no calories, because it's just essentially flavored water that's sparkling. Next we have some Nutter Butters. I actually really love these. Like these, I wish they had these in Canada. I don't understand why. The closest thing we have is like pirate cookies, which are like peanut butter cookies, but they're not quite the same as Nutter Butters. Like Nutter Butters are like a whole another level. I also got a bag of like the mini bite-sized ones. I don't know where they are. We also got some oyster crackers. I know this is like kind of not the most exciting thing, but I really like putting this in like tomato soup, basically any kind of soup. For those who watched my London vlog, you might have seen that I had the original flavor, or like there was a different flavor of sun chips that I really, really liked. And a lot of you are like, we have original sun chips, they're vegan. But we don't get these in Canada. We get the French onion one and the like cheddar one and then the garden salsa one. We don't get the plain one. So I got 2 bags of the plain one because I freaking love sun chips, man. I also got some Justin's dark peanut butter cups. Now I can make these at home, but they're mini, they're delicious. I want to support another vegan company, and sometimes your girl's lazy and just wants chocolate peanut butter cups. The next thing we have here is some Oreos. Now, the US is renowned for having various random creative Oreo flavors, and my favorite by far has been the Reese's peanut butter one, but I think that was a special edition one because I haven't been able to find that for like years, and I'm really sad about it because I freaking love them. But this is the mocha one. I'm on like a big coffee kick right now. I think finally I've decided that I'm more of a coffee person than I'm a tea person. I'm like 60% coffee, 40% tea, but either way, I don't really drink it that often. Yeah, coffee and chocolate, that's my jam. And let's move on to Trader Joe's. I've been to Trader Joe's a couple times when I was in LA. I actually have some vlogs from LA if you wanna watch those. I don't know if you guys like watching vlogs, but I like doing them. It's fun for me to like relive my vacation or whatever. I had these pineapple rings when I was in LA last time from Trader Joe's, and they were the most delicious thing I had ever had. I saw these ones. These are the ones that I originally tried, but the guy who works at Trader Joe's saw these ones and was like, these ones are way better. These ones are way sweeter. You need to get these ones. And I was like, okay, I know I love these ones. I probably will love these ones too, but I couldn't like miss out on these ones, so I got both. I also got the Trader Joe's marshmallows. A lot of you had told me that these are vegan, so I actually have a huge stash of marshmallows that I kind of hoard. I need to stop doing that because they like harden if I keep them for too long. I just need to like eat them, but I'm really excited to try these. I also got some of their semi-sweet chocolate because I'm always looking for more fair trade chocolate. I'm pretty sure it's fair trade. It doesn't say fair trade on it, but Trader Joe's does usually make an effort to like make more ethical and fair trade relationships with their farmers and their producers, so more vegan chocolate for the win. Woo! Speaking of fair trade stuff, Trader Joe's, this is like relatively new I think because I don't remember seeing this last time I went to Trader Joe's, but this is some fair trade cocoa powder, which I've been looking for a while. Now, a lot of people give vegans flack for not caring about humans as much as they care about animals, but I just wanna let you know, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to reduce the amount of fast fashion I consume, non-fair trade products that I consume, making an effort to get some fair trade chocolate, cocoa powder. I stopped supporting Hershey's even before I went vegan because I read a lot of stories about how unethical they are. So I also got some coconut aminos. I kind of want to experiment with different recipes that use coconut aminos because I know a lot of you are soy free, and unfortunately I rely very heavily on soy because that's like how I grew up. So I kind of want to try the coconut aminos. It was $2.99, so I couldn't really argue or like complain about the price, so I was like, might as well try this. It's a good thing to have in my stock pantry for you guys. There was another staff member who was stocking this when I was kind of near it, and I was like, ooh, coconut cold brew coffee, that sounds good. I'm excited to make some iced coffee with this. So we also got some speculoos cookie butter, which is the crunchy flavor. I have the smooth one already in the cupboard. I kind of hoard these because like I know that I'm not gonna go to the US very often, so I have a jar of unopened speculoos cookie butter, but now I have a crunchy one, so I'm really excited to like play around with this. I kind of want to make marshmallow treats with this, or maybe like peanut butter cups, but instead of peanut butter, use cookie butter cups. That sounds delicious, don't you think? Yeah. And the last thing that we got from Trader Joe's is gummy candies, fruit jellies. Now these are vegan. I don't expect them to be like gummies or anything like that. They're just kind of like soft fruit jellies. They look fun, they look delicious, and I kind of felt like it was like $3 I think, so how can you go wrong? That's it for food. Now let's move on to like makeup stuff. As many of you know, a lot of makeup is not vegan friendly per se because a lot of makeup contains like bugs in it or beeswax or I don't know, a bunch of random other things, or they're tested on animals. Over the past like 2 years, I've been making more of an effort to like transition all of my stuff to cruelty free. So I bought a bunch of things because Canada, we have a lot of cruelty-free items, but there's a lot of things that we're missing, so I got a bunch of things. Cleaning wipes, I know these are not the most environmentally friendly, but sometimes I'm really, really lazy. I usually hoard these for like a long time, so these last me for a while, but these are the detoxifying charcoal facial wipes. I'm actually gonna use Wednesday as like a treat yourself because I'm also breaking out because it's my period. I was also finishing up my Too Faced bronzer. Too Faced is cruelty-free, but the parent company is not, so I'm trying to transition my bronzer to something that is totally cruelty-free, which is Pixie, and this one is vegan as well. So Pixie by Petra. Her entire line is cruelty-free, not everything is vegan. I also got this lip palette from Pixie, which is a collaboration from another YouTuber, Judy from It's Judy Time. You'll see a trend. I like supporting other YouTubers and other creators with their collaborations. So, you know, buying their cookbooks, buying their makeup products, buying t-shirts, whatever. I like supporting them when I can because, you know, that's what this community is all about. So this is some lip colors I have, despite the fact that I'm Asian, I actually have cool tone skin, or like neutral like toned skin, so berry tones work better for my skin tone. I'm actually gonna open this so I can probably show you guys. Ooh, oh, it smells so good. I just wanna eat these. I wouldn't recommend it, but. So these berry tones look really fun. I really am mainly focused on like these sort of like neutral ones because I kind of want ones that like match my lip color. But these ones are more fun for like, you know, fun nights out. But yeah, the berry color is a lot more complementary to my skin tone than like warm toned, coral toned, orange toned things because they make me look like a clown. I don't know. I wish I could pull those off because they're fun colors, but I can't do it. I needed some slippers. I was trying to find some like cruelty-free, ethically made ones, but I like had absolutely no luck. Like I really found, I tried my best to like find some, but I couldn't really find anything that I liked. My basement gets really, really cold and we have like cement floors, or not cement, like they're like bathroom tile floors. So they get really, really cold and I work from home most of the time, so I need slippers. I also got some concealer. This is the Pure Cosmetics Light Tan Concealer. I don't use a lot of makeup, but I was thinking that I should probably get some concealer for my blemishes. And it's really hard to find like a color that's like suits my skin tone because I'm a neutral Asian color. So like I need tan, but I don't really need warm tone, but everything is like yellow yellow based when I need something that's a little bit more ashy. I also got some face masks from another cruelty-free brand, the same brand that makes the face wipes, which is the Yes To brand. And I'm kind of thinking that I want to do this with Eddie. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you might have seen the Instagram story where I did like the green face mask from 100% Pure with Eddie, and that was really fun. Yeah, he doesn't usually like doing them, but he likes indulging me, so. And I think actually the very last thing that I have here is another YouTuber collaboration. It's the Carly Bible palette. This is the deluxe one. I actually have the regular one. I got it last year when it first launched. This is the new one that she did that has an extra row of colors. If you probably watch makeup tutorials, you probably are aware of Carly Bible, but she actually switched to all vegan and cruelty-free products. Actually, she went vegan and then all of her products are cruelty-free. Not all of them are vegan, but I think that's a huge step that someone with like her huge following went cruelty-free. And I think it's really, really amazing. So I wanted to support her by getting her palette. This row right here is all new. I mean, they are kind of warmer tones, so I don't really know if they'll really fit with my skin tone, but they're fun. I wanted to try them. And then this row here and this row is on the original one. These two are the new highlighters that aren't on her old palette, and then these are all the ones that were already on her palette. I usually use, actually I don't think this one's on that palette, is it? I don't freaking know, whatever. I'm not gonna pull it out to compare, but I really love Carly as a person. She seems very kind and compassionate and cool. So that concludes my giant haul from the US. We don't usually buy this much junk food. I mean, we eat junk food, but we don't eat this much. So this is probably gonna last us at least a couple months because I can't eat a lot of things in one sitting. I'm a grazer. I like to have like a little bit and I nibble a little bit at a time. I thought you guys might enjoy a bunch of different things that Canadians don't get but want to try from the US. Most of my audience is US based, but a lot of you guys are Canadian, and I thought it would be fun to show you guys what you could get if you made a little trip down south of the border. Let me know what of these products you have tried that are some of your favorites. What are some things that you get from the US that you can't get where you typically are? Yeah, I hope you guys like this. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification button so you know exactly when I post videos, because as you can tell, I'm not always super consistent. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a delicious day. Bye. Cookie Crisp, I love you. I think that's it. I think that's everything. Oh wait, no, there's more. There's more. She did this year. Woo. Ooh, okay, bye.